In this video we will take a look at the installation of the shorter inner barrel for the SSR77. We have the A1 here. The procedure will be pretty much the same for the A2 as well, and now let's get started. Before you start disassembling, make sure there is no magazine inside of the rifle, because that magazine would put pressure on the feeding tube and that would prevent us from removing the hop-up chamber easily, leading potentially to some damage, which we don't want. Remove the magazine. First things first, pull the charging handle back and lock it back so we free up the mechanism here. Now you activate this and you twist it to the side. Let me do that again. I was a little bit ahead of myself. Pull the charging handle back, push this back and twist it. Now we will start by wiggling it out slowly. It is a tight fit. You just want to do it slowly, carefully. Don't push it to one side or the other. Just straight back until it releases it. And we can set this aside for now, because this is the part that we need. Now we need a Phillips head screwdriver right there, and we will unscrew 2 screws from the side. Keep your finger on the hop-up chamber because it is spring-loaded. We don't want to have it jump out on us. There we go. Now it got loose. I'm gonna put the screw a little bit back so it stays in place. So both screws, you can take them out or you can leave them there to keep it organized. And we take out the inner barrel and we can set this aside for a moment because we will not need that for a while. Next we will proceed with removing the clip, just like that. We can remove the wheel and also lift up the, not lift up the arm. We first need to get out the pin. Now there is a serrated end and there is a smooth end. If you look closely, you will be able to hopefully see that this is the serrated end. So I don't want to drive the wider serrated end through the whole thing, because then it would not hold in place. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go from the other side and get it out. It clicks, and now I am able to just take out this. I could get it out with a Leatherman, but actually if it clears everything and it just wants to stay there, you could just leave it there. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm gonna take a small flathead just so that I can remove the pressure nut, just like that. We just put it aside. Don't lose these parts because these come in a set, and if you just lose one of them, we cannot have every single little item available. That would result in terrible logistics and stock management. So it's available as a set. Make sure that you do it not on a fluffy big carpet where things just disappear. Okay? Then we can proceed with removing the barrel. Everything is clean, so it's just the hop-up bucking on the barrel. There we go. And now the bucking stayed inside, so we will fish it out with a pair of tweezers because we want to put it nicely onto the new barrel. Just free up both ends and be very gentle because you don't want to rip it. This will take some time and patience, so take your time and be patient. It's a tight fit because we want it to seal very well. This is the trade-off. It can be a little bit fiddly to get it out if you have tight fitting parts, which we absolutely want to have. Bucking is out, it's not damaged at all, and there we go. We can take off the O-rings, or the O-ring from the barrel, and we can use our new shorter inner barrel. So we will take it out and we will just start assembling all the parts together now. So first we start with the bucking, and if you look, maybe you can see it, there is no actual nut on this bucking, which is a good thing because we don't have to worry about alignment. So we just put it on. Also, if part of the bucking wears out, you can just turn it a little bit and it's basically brand new. That's the advantage of not having a nut. Now, what I like to do is don't force it in there just like that, because it can be a little bit, there is friction. It's rubber, it's tight-fitting part. We want to lubricate it from the outside only, just a little bit, to make it easier for us. So we will take a bit of silicone oil. Doesn't matter which one you use, because we will just put it a tiny, tiny bit on the finger, and we will lube the outside only. Silicone oil on the inside of the bucking is a very bad thing. Don't do that. Now, since we don't want to have it anywhere else, wipe your fingers properly, and now we can put it in there. If you lose track of where the top is, look on the inside, find a window, and that window needs to be on top. So it's like this. Actually, let me show you. Maybe you will be able to see. I hope you can see it on the camera. Just look inside and locate the window for the bucking. That has to be on the top. So I know it's on this side. I'm going to align it with this hole right here. Now we have the bucking all the way inside at the end, and we need to make sure that the barrel is not twisted to the side. So take a look at this slot right here and this slot right here. They should be perfectly on the side. You can reference the bottom edge of the part of the hop-up chamber right here, and also this edge right here, or also take a look here. Visually inspect it and make sure there are equal distances on both sides. If needed, twist it a little bit to the side. Again, there is no nub on the inside, so there is no misalignment happening right there. Once you have it straight, like I do, you can also make sure that you have the window on top by pushing a little bit with something that is not sharp. You push onto the bucking a little bit and you feel that it's soft, it's going into the barrel. That's how you know that the window is on the correct position. If it's hard and there is absolutely no give, that means the barrel is upside down. That's wrong, you will have to do that again. All right, now we can proceed with the assembly. O-ring, let's not forget that one. It centers the rest of the chamber. It would work without it. It's just better to have it in there. So we slide it all the way in and we will push it inside. Take your time, don't put too much force. Once it aligns nicely, it will go easily in there. All right, now the O-ring is 100% in there and it just keeps the barrel more stable. We can put the clip on there just like that. Now we will put the nub in there. The rounded part goes on the bottom and the flat part stays on top. Hope you can see it. Rounded one, we will put it there like this. Rounded one touching the bucking, and we can place the arm back in place. Now push the pin back, take something that allows you to put a little bit more force on it, and we just secure it in place. There we go. And now we can proceed with the adjustment ring. Make sure that it's aligned before you force it. Now we just check the function. I will just turn, see if the arm is moving, which it is. Now the ring goes on there, and we can place it back to our barrel. Before we do that, obviously, let's not forget the spring. And into the barrel it goes. Make sure the hop-up pressure arm is on top of the barrel, and the BBs can come in from the bottom. Hold it in there and screw these two screws back in place. Just like that. Now you can shorten it by, unscrewing it and making the preferred length that you choose, but it's as simple as removing the inner section of the barrel. You can also take off the flash hider, place it like so. As you can see, you can barely see the barrel, so you are getting maximum length without making it too visible. It's really barely visible, but every centimeter counts. All right. Now before you proceed and put these two together, make sure there is no magazine, because otherwise it would put pressure on the feeding tube, potentially scratching it here, damaging it. You don't want to do that. Just make sure no magazine is in there. Align everything. And there you go. And you just got yourself a short AUG SSR77. So there you have it. I hope this video helped you, and I will see you in the next one.